Welcome back to First Coast Sugar Gliders. If this is your first time visiting our website, I hope you enjoy the information provided here and learn a thing or two about these wonderful creatures. Today, I would like to spend some time with you talking about where to purchase your sugar gliders, or better yet, where not to purchase your sugar gliders from. Of course, I am assuming that you have done extensive research on these wonderful creatures already, and you are making an educated decision, an informed decision to adopt at least two sugar gliders. I cannot reinforce enough that sugar gliders need companionship of their own kind. Therefore, when you adopt a sugar glider, you should always get more than one, either two or three. Sugar gliders have increasingly become a favorite pet, a favorite exotic pet during the past couple of years. This is possibly due to the perceived cute looking appearance that they have and how easy it is to carry them everywhere and every day. But still, they're not like a cat or a dog. Here are a few things you should do in preparation prior to buying your new pet. Check with your local law. Even if your state or province allows ownership of sugar gliders, you still need to check with your local government or township to make sure that you are allowed to have them. If your local ordinances allow sugar gliders as pets, you want to follow local requirements properly. Some examples of local requirements are licenses, cage sizes, and buying from a USDA licensed breeder. Currently, sugar gliders are prohibited in the following states: Pennsylvania, Hawaii, Alaska, California, Massachusetts by permit only, and New York, you can't have them in any of the 5 boroughs. And Georgia, you can only have them if they are purchased from a USDA licensed breeder. Number 2, you should examine your finances. If you have been living on a tight budget, then owning a sugar glider or sugar gliders as pets would not be the right fit for you at this point. The initial money is quite a big sum, ranging anywhere from $500 to $700, and you also need to feed and maintain the cage. So really take a look at your finances and see if you can afford these pets. I say that because, sometimes we get really happy and we want the pet really bad, and we really don't think about, yeah, we have the money now, but how am I going to support that pet for the rest of its life? Another thing is, I also recommend that even though sugar gliders do not need regular vet checkups, that you take your baby to a veterinarian, an exotic veterinarian, as soon as possible, just to establish a relationship with the vet and also to make sure that everything is okay. Now, the first place someone goes to try to purchase a sugar glider or sugar gliders is a pet store. Although sugar gliders are becoming more and more part of the mainstream pets, 90% of the pet stores do not sell them. You may be able to find 1 or 2 at an exotic pet store, but I would be very careful. Pet store sugar gliders usually come from mule breeders. Yes, there are sugar glider mule breeders, just like puppy mules. These poor babies have no lineage, so they could be inbred and have a serious disease that you would never know. They are also not handled regularly, which makes them scared of people and harder to bond with. The second place someone usually goes looking for a sugar glider are on online classifieds. And you'll find many sugar gliders posted on Craigslist and Hootly. The problem with these babies is that you will rarely find one that has been taken care of properly during their lives, which includes proper nutrition, housing, love, and affection. Also, most Craigslist babies came from customers who purchased the pet on impulse and did not know how to tame them once they got them. Lastly, most Craigslist ads want to recuperate the money they invested on the animal and will want a small fortune for the gliders and the small cage. Don't fall for that. Here are a few more pointers. Where not to buy a sugar glider and how to identify if a baby is too young to leave their mother. Do not buy from 1. Anybody that recommends a heat rock. If your baby is fully weaned and ready to leave mom and dad, it can regulate its own body temperature and does not need a heat rock or a heat lamp. Number 2, any breeder or broker that claims you have to feed their diet, such as pellet food with apple and a slice of bread a day, or a bird food diet, or just plain pellet diet, be careful. Sugar gliders are omnivores and need a wide variety of protein, fruit, and fresh vegetables. Number 3, a person that recommends a small bird cage or a parakeet cage for sugar gliders. Sugar gliders are arboreal animals, which means that they spend most of their time in the treetops. Please visit our website under Sugar Glider Info, then Housing, for more information regarding sugar gliders' habitat. Number 4, any person who claims that sugar gliders are easy and inexpensive pets to own. Sugar gliders are exotic animals, which means that if you have an emergency, you need to take your baby to an exotic vet, and your bill can run pretty high and pretty fast. Sugar gliders can also be hard to take care of, especially in the beginning when you are getting to know each other. Some gliders require more time to adjust to their people and family. Also, if scared and pushed around, a sugar glider can bite and draw blood. They require a lot of socialization from their new human parents, as well as a lot of patience. So if you don't want to scare your baby, you need lots of love, patience, and consistency. Number 4, anybody that is in a public place or that brings a group of joeys for you to see, they're all lumped together in the same cage. The problem with this type of sale is that it is obvious that the selling part is purchasing their babies from sugar glider mills. There is no way of telling who is related to whom or their personalities. Number 5, do not buy a joey with a smooth tail. A smooth tail, which means no fur, on a baby's tail indicate that they are too young to leave their mom and dad. A fully weaned joey will have a fully coated and fluffy tail. Also, make sure you ask for the joey's out-of-pouch date. This is considered their birthday. Sugar gliders take anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks to be fully weaned. Number 6, do not buy a joey that makes a baby-like cry, not crabbing, noise when held or put on a strange surface. A fully weaned joey will not cry for his or her parents, as they can eat, drink, and potty on their own. Another sign that a joey is too young is if it rides on another glider's back, as this is the way a young joey moves around the cage. A weaned joey will not ride around another glider's back. Number 7. Any person or breeder who will not let you see the sugar glider before you purchase your new family member. Number 8. A breeder or broker that will not let you handle the shuggie and play with it before buying it. You need to be able to see if that sugar glider baby will accept you and if it is tame and been handled by the breeder. Number 9. Any sales method that is geared towards children and impulse buying. Shuggies can be a family pet, wonderful family pet, but they are not a good starter pet for children. Number 10. Any person who says that a sugar glider will get along with any other pets such as cats, dogs, or ferrets. Sugar gliders should not be let loose with any other animal, whether it is supervised or not. Number 11. Any salesperson or breeder that says that shuggies don't bite hard enough to draw blood. Any animal that is scared and pushed into a corner can and will bite to defend itself. Basically, any critter that has teeth can bite. And believe me, they draw blood. Number 12. Anybody who says that shuggies can be potty trained or that they won't potty on their owner are misrepresenting sugar glider behavior. Number 13. Anybody that tells or shows you how to stop a sugar glider from nipping or biting by applying physical force. Such methods may hurt your baby and will not stop them from biting and nipping. Number 14. Anybody that tells you that a sugar glider will be completely fine by itself. Sugar gliders are colony animals and crave the companionship of one or more of their own kind. In addition to all this information already provided to you in this video, do not buy a sugar glider that presents the following. 1. Matted or wet-looking fur. This could be caused by parasite infection and or bacterial infection. 2. Any glider that is lethargic and not looking at things that are going on around him or her. Although a sugar may freeze sometimes, especially when it's scared, it should soon be aware of its surroundings and take a treat from you. Number 6. Any glider that has a wet tail or poop matted to their cloaca, their anus. This is a symptom of illness. Number 7. A glider whose eyes don't look bright and full of life. Signs of illnesses are dull-looking eyes, bluish odor eyes, or eyes with gunk on them. Number 8. Ears that stay down constantly. And number 6. Greasy or sticky fur. Well, this is it for this video. I hope that you learned what to look for, where to buy your sugar baby. After all, they will be with you for years. Thank you.